Hey guys, you know I've moved to Dubai, and so it only makes sense for me to partner with a local company, Live B&B. If you're thinking about coming out here for a vacation, we have the perfect offer for you. If you want to find out what that is, click the video up here and down in the description. Check it out. What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. RAYE, we just reacted to My 21st Century, the symphony version. Honestly, what an experience. Sorry, I just smacked the table. But what an experience. I was absolutely blown away. And thank you guys so much for sharing like your experience from listening to it. A couple of you actually even mentioned that you were there that night, which I'm very jealous of you. You know, I am very excited to see where her career goes because the amount of talent that she has is immense. And that, like, if you haven't seen my reaction to that, definitely check it out. I have 1,040 something videos, and I'm even now that I've slept on it for a couple days, I'm very sure that one reaction that I've done stands at the top of everything. Like, that's my favorite thing that I've reacted to. And there's a couple that are up there for me that I really enjoyed, but that is number one. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Let's get into this. A lot of you were commenting about this. I did notice that there was something new, so let's definitely check this out. This is called Genesis. I like that she's keeping consistent with her theme of like saying the name of the song and then just like a period after it. Obviously, she did that all the way through My 21st Century Blues. I'm excited, guys. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
They say the 20s are the best years of your life, but I seem to be spending mine missing sunsets, because I'm busy on my phone observing everyone else, how I compare and obsess, just me, my phone, and these walls. And I've been sober for some months, but I can feel the demons waiting on my downfall. Since I'm so ugly and irrelevant, I've been losing friends as if I'm trying to get rid of them. I googled why I'm so desperate for validation and sedatives, calling men who don't give a about me.
That's a very relatable. So first of all, I mean, some of the commentary that she's making here is very relatable as well. I'll share something at the end if I remember, because now I'm remembering I was going to share something in the other reaction, which I forgot to mention at the end too. Whatever. But when we look at this part right here, and after she does all of this stuff, right? I googled why I'm still desperate for validation and sedatives. That's a very relatable thing for me, because I don't know about you guys, if you've ever been somewhere where like you're in a dark place, you're just like lost about what's happening and what you're going through, and I'll literally have like made searches that I don't know like logically if I expect to actually get an answer by typing that into Google, but that's like a weird little thing that I'm relating to here. That's cool.
Desperate for validation and sedatives, calling men who don't give a about me. And when my mother called, I pretend I'm busy. I'm trying to end up anywhere except from where I've been. Curtain closed, bed bound, amphetamine. And this devil on my shoulder, man, I'm trying to shake him off. My ex is on my timeline, it's as if he's showing off. My self-esteem is face-tune and ring lights. My ego is conquering new heights. I think I need some.
We're 50 seconds in, and there's some deep lessons going on here. I mean, one of the lines that hit me really hard, calling men who don't give I'm assuming F about me, but when my mom calls, I pretend I'm busy. And that to me is just like a summation of us putting extra emphasis or importance and priority on relationships that aren't really meaningful over those that really matter. And I think all of us are probably guilty of that at one time or another. I know I definitely have been, for sure. This last line right here, my self-esteem is Facetune and ring lights. My ego is conquering new heights. I like
Conquering new heights, I think I
Again,
need
relatable.
some. Do you need some? Don't we all need some? I lied, I don't think I know. I need some. I need some sweet sunshine to feel alright. I see a sad little sinner in the mirror. The devil works hard like my liver. I don't wanna be alive. I don't want.
The devil works hard like my liver. Bro, there's like artists that are like known for like their alcohol and drug like constant references. Like, for example, a couple of my favorites, The Weeknd, Lana Del Rey in the female sphere. I feel like RAYE's kind of on that vibe too. Like a lot of My 21st Century had that, and like here we are.
Devil works hard like my liver. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna die. Fist full of pills, you're a nobody. Bang bang, that's depression at the door again. You know he'll beat the door down till you let him in the room. Since you already acquainted, you skip the foreplay. Grips you at the neck cause you prepare to be screwed. You try to muster flair to tell somebody.
So she's just personifying depression right there and likening it to you basically being like attacked and assaulted by a man. That's why personification, I guess.
He grips you at the neck cause you prepare to be screwed. You try to muster flair to tell somebody you're sinking, but anxiety is an index finger pressed to your lips. A whiskey bottle it whispers since you're already bitter. A cocktail fit for a quitter. Come here and give me a kiss. I see a sad little sinner in the mirror. The devil works hard like my liver. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna die. A fist full of pills and rivers in my eyes. Nothing left to lose. Do you good in the sky? Hear my cry, hear my cry. It's too dark to see. Let there be light. Let there be light. Yes, I edit my pictures to make my waist look slimmer, make my ass look bigger so that I'm someone you aspire to. Let me in your algorithm, please. I know I'll only be important if I'm someone you would like, follow, share, and subscribe to.
Damn. Now see, this section I'm heavy relating to. Obviously, this is how you're watching me right now, where the algorithm literally cares about watch time, likes, subscribes, comments. Yeah.
If you're thirsty like me, make some pity with some self-hate. Stir it up, then add 12 ounces of rosé. It's how I make the glass half empty and drink it down. Curse words and the insecurities. Here lies a sorry little soul. She doesn't even know what to pray for. Still just a heartbroken bitch. I traded the back at the nightclub I did for the bathroom floor. I wish I could call my ex. He would know just what to say. He don't say nothing at all now.
Visually, it's very interesting that she put herself in this audience watching. I have some thoughts about that, but let's keep that going because that's very interesting. She put herself there.
The only thing I rely on him to do is stay declining my calls now. See a sad little sinner in the mirror. The devil works hard like my liver. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna die. A fist full of pills and rivers in my eyes. Nothing left to lose. Do you good in the sky? Hear my cry, hear my cry. It's too dark to.
Wow, that section right there, the way she sang that, beautiful. Listen to that again. Right here. Little girls that have no self-esteem. A little boy without a father tries to find him in the streets. The girl I used to walk to school with took her life. Now rest in peace. Fake democracy. That's crazy when she said that line and they're showing the empty seat.
Girl I used to walk to school with took her life, now rest in peace. Fake democracy, killing overseas, killing ourselves. Suicide, government lies, discrimination, hating ourselves. Why hope, why keep going, why try, why? Genesis 1 verse 3. I'll dry my eyes. The only thing which darkness cannot coexist is the light.
So now we're seeing the Genesis link. There was a lot of dark and light. And I guess Genesis 1:3 has to do with dark and light. This person has gotten up and is leaving. Some very political lines that she basically said right there. We were already getting the social commentary, and this is a part of that. But once you enter the political sphere, you really expose yourself to getting abused by a whole variety of people, because people take that stuff very seriously, even though it's all just designed to make us, basically work against each other and hate each other, like another reason to divide us. I'm this party, you're that party, they do this, we do that. No, you're all the same. They all lie, they all cheat. Sorry, I'm going on a rant.
Why hope, why keep going, why try, why? Genesis 1 verse 3. I'll dry my eyes. The only thing which darkness cannot coexist is the light. In the mirror, the devil works hard. Teachers, for all the builders and the cleaners, for all the farmers and the chefs and the train drivers, yes, the nurses and the doctors. God bless NHS. Let the pay rise, let the pay rise. Oh, let there be light.
She's so good at this sound, this like old timey, just like it's just, and her voice is just phenomenal. But she's really good at this sound.
Let the pay rise, oh, let there be light. For all those overworked and underpaid and dreams are somewhere out of sight. Let there be light. Single mother all alone. The baby's crying, and she's crying tears to her sister on the phone. Bring her comfort, bring her peace.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's called scatting, right? Scatting. Right?
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Wow, very interesting. I don't even know where to begin. The end part was interesting to me because, it was almost like even just the look that she was kind of going for, it felt like Time Machine. I almost feel like this is something you got to watch multiple times. Now, if I was to obviously talk about the main part, like the first part with the visuals and everything. Lyrically, I mean, she was addressing a lot of things, and it's stuff that she's touched on before. I mean, My 21st Century was not shying away from difficult topics to talk about. And with this track, Genesis, she's already doing that. And we're seeing the consistent theme of alcoholism and drug use. We also, in a slightly different way, see the analogy or the metaphor, I guess, made of what depression was doing. But notice how she likened it to being assaulted, and then obviously we've all heard Ice Cream Man, and the fact that she chose that almost shows how maybe powerless and helpless to depression she feels, because I think that's one of the feelings that somebody who's a victim of that act will really feel, like they feel like they're not in control and like they don't have power, and it's a road and an effort to get back to that, right? So very interesting that she used that when she was personifying depression. She touched on some political stuff, which was very interesting. Like she basically was talking about like democracy isn't really free. She said something to that effect. And then she talked about war overseas. Now, obviously this is a topic that really divides people. I don't shy away from letting people know if the topic comes up naturally where I stand. It's going to be free Palestine until it's backwards. If you know, you know. And if you think you know differently, then, we can figure that out for sure. But obviously, like with that being on the world stage right now, it's difficult not to think that could be what she's talking about. Now, I'm not trying to pretend to know what her stance is. She could be speaking in favor of Israel. She could be speaking in favor of Palestine. Each person has their own thing, okay? But what I would say is that the democracy is not free line. Look around the world. I mean, so-called free democratic nations are suppressing people that have a different view, with violent force, using their police to violently force people to not voice their opinion. Freedom of speech is supposed to be a big pillar in democracy. So we're kind of starting to see some of these false notions that we've grown up with, that we've been made to believe. Like I'll tell you, as a brown person myself, I think I was operating under this false belief that we had achieved equality and respect amongst different races. But the reality of the situation today is really showing something different. And as a brown man in a Muslim background, it's hard not to feel hated when it comes to that topic. It's hard not to be put under this umbrella of what that means. Like, I'm apparently automatically going to be like a pedophile. I'm automatically going to be, a rapist or a terrorist or whatever. I'm probably saying a lot of words that I'm not really supposed to say on YouTube, but whatever, F it. This is something I got to say. When an artist puts out a song like this, okay, this song is not for the purpose of charting, okay? This is not about trying to drop like a #1 hit. This is like real art, because for me, real art, like true real art, is provocative, and it provokes thought and conversation and debate, right? I'm very impressed, because I'm sitting here and we're almost at 20 minutes, and I don't know if any of you are still here, but that literally got me like, and just so you know, it's like 2 a.m. I should be asleep right now, but I'm here talking to you guys about all sorts of stuff because that was phenomenal. The video was super cool too. I think it was interesting to show her in the audience with the tears looking at the screen. It almost made me feel again, like this reiteration of lack of control, like an out of body, like watching what you're doing and what is happening in your life. Because as an audience member watching a movie, you have no control. You're literally just watching, right? So it was very interesting to me that in the visuals that was done, because it, again, kind of reinforces that feeling of being helpless or powerless in the situation. So I talked way too long. Whatever. I love Ray. She should be much bigger than she is. Hopefully she continues to get praise and gets one day the praise that she really deserves, because she deserves a lot more. This is a really talented person. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.